So we're back here on the Duncan Duo show, and gonna roll next with real estate stats. If you're sitting in your house, grilling some s'mores, talking about Christmas presents, and listening to Christmas tunes, we're gonna go ahead and ruin the mood now and talk to you about real estate statistics for November. And interestingly,
we talk about the hurricane again, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I know, exactly right. But interestingly, there was a news article this week that talked about how home sales were down, in the Tri-County area. And when you look at the stats, that's not what I saw in the statistics. And I think they maybe did some sort of combination of areas or something. I'm not sure where they pulled the data from. But November of 2016, so last year we had 2,749 sales. This November we had 2,920. So compared to last year, it was 2,749, and November of 15 there was 2,162. So the 2,920 number is the best November we've seen in terms of the number of home sales. So I'm not sure where the newspaper is getting their data from, but it's certainly not from the Tampa Board of Realtors, because when I look at it, I see more home sales than last year. And quite honestly, and more home sales than last month, and more home sales than the month before that. I'm seeing an upward surge. So I don't know if they're running it by county or what they're looking at to determine that. But if you look simply in the Board of Realtors for Tampa, November was a really good month comparatively for most Novembers. So 2,920 sales, average sale price of $259,000. 2.6 months of inventory, 61 days on market. The 2.6 months of inventory is just, I mean, that's such a drastic selling market. There's very little inventory, and if you're thinking about selling your home and waiting, inventory is so low right now that I would discourage you from doing that, because you have such an advantage that you don't normally have. I think by March there's going to be more inventory because more people are going to put their home on the market, and you'll have more competition. Supply and demand curve is in your favor. And in my opinion, it's probably not been, and I can't remember a time when it's been this low of inventory in this late in the year. So last year, for example, so we had 2.6 months of inventory. Last year it was 3.8. So that's
we were crowing about 3.8 months of inventory.
35% drop in the amount of inventory. Yeah, the year before that it was 4.1. The year before that it was 4.9. So just in a couple of years, almost half.
And anything under 6 is a seller's market. I mean, right. So at 4.9,
and even in some areas above 600,000 is a seller's market still.
Oh yeah. I mean, in most cases, even at 4.9, we would be saying, "Oh my gosh, there's really low inventory."
So you cut that in half.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So as a seller, I think it's crucial to not wait, because the inventory is going to go up. But I also think it's really crucial in who you hire.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the great things about hiring our team. When we go out and we meet with sellers, I think everyone's fear if they're staying local is, I want to sell because the market's so great for sellers, but am I able to go out there and find what I want to buy? And, we do so many listings and we work with so many sellers that a lot of times we have people who, are pre-inventory. They're doing a lot of work to their house, they're getting ready to put it on the market, maybe they're wanting to wait till after the holidays or whatever. Maybe they're going through probate. We have a whole plethora of people that want to do that, and a lot of times we have over 50 homes that are just waiting to go on the market. So,
right.
You want to work with an agent that can get you into homes that maybe not everybody's able to see yet.
Right.
I mean, that's one of the
and I think the other benefit is they have a fear of of not just selling their home but getting the most money. I think that's something, if you read the reviews, we have over 1,000 5-star reviews. We have all these celebrity endorsements. We have all that because our goal is to get top dollar for the customer, and our track record shows that we do. So obviously, that's going to be our goal when you hire us, is we want to take advantage of that. But it's also not just about price; it's about terms. If you are concerned about being able to find a home, we can put contingencies in place to help you with that. We can do things to make sure you kind of have. You have an assurance that you're going to be able to get that home, during the time frame that you need to, or you don't have to move. I mean, there's things that we can do to put into place with the contract. I think the other side of it, that becomes really important is the experience as a negotiator. If there's that little inventory on the market, the seller has the upper hand, and you in the best negotiating position, you can get multiple offers and create a bidding war and drive the price up. We do that every single day. I mean, we're day in, day out, we have bidding wars going on our listings, and our goal is to get the most money and the best terms for our seller. And there's certainly not all realtors are created equal. So there's plenty of them out there that don't have the experience with thousands of home sales and have the experience our agents have. I mean, I talk about this a lot, but our average transaction per agent was like 28 last year. Average in the market was like 5. So an agent that goes out and claims, oh man, I've been a realtor for 5 years, I got all this experience, my agent gets that same amount of experience that the average agent does in 1 year because of the number of deals they do. So our agents are more experienced, they're better negotiators, they're gonna get a better price, they're gonna get the job done, and that's why you see us putting sold signs out on our property so often, and why we keep getting the accolades and breaking records and all those things. So anyway, to recap the stats, first, the only thing you need to know before I tell you about the stats is hire us, and then you're safe. But in addition to that, I'll give you just a quick snapshot again on the stats. 2,920 home sales in November. That was up from 2,777 last month. Average sale price of $259. It's been in that $255 to $260 range. Average sale price the last several months. 2.6 months of inventory, the lowest number of inventory homes in November or December we've seen in a really, really long time. And then year-over-year home sales up in the Greater Tampa Association of Realtors compared to last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, and probably the year before that too. But the stats I have in front of me don't go back that long. So great news. We'll post those up on all of our social channels. As you climb the price charts above 600, it does turn a little bit. You start to see 5 and 6 and 7 and 11 months of inventory above $1 million. So it's not, those statistics don't apply to every single price point or neighborhood. We're going to be back to continue the conversation after a quick break here on the Duncan Duo Show.